Happy Tuesday, everyone. So, what was your holiday weekend like? Because I gotta tell you, I have a different experience, I guess, than most do. So, I didn't have to wake up early yesterday. I guess, you just do sometimes. I actually couldn't fall asleep on Sunday night, which is good because I wasn't working Monday morning, so I wasn't with my normal obsessive, oh my gosh, if I fall asleep now, I gotta wake up in 2 hours anyways and leave. So it was around, 3 in the morning, probably I fell asleep. In case you don't know me very well, I'm a huge fan of Howard Stern. I find his interviews to be absolutely incredible. There's so much I get out of it. Personally, I was listening this past week to an interview that he did with Dana Carvey, and it was just touching, and it means something to you as someone when you're listening and things touch you and make sense in your mind, and you're not expecting to get anything, maybe some laughs, but they have something that actually means something and is touching. It's a pretty cool thing. So his book is out now, and I'm reading it, and it's 3 in the morning, and so I wasn't fretting because I didn't have to wake up early on Monday morning. So I woke up normalish time. It was early, and probably around 7, maybe 7:15 after falling asleep at around 3. And then I was in my normal, it's Monday. I should be working mode. And that is my normal mode because I like to work. I love what I do. I am passionate about what I do. I get to change lives, change worlds every single day. Whether it's me and my business or any of the number of the people that I work with in their business, the amount of what we call it years adding to the world, right? Change one sleep apnea patient, save them. You're saving or adding an extra 8 years of life to society, and our goal as a group, we want to be responsible for the treatment of millions. And so for each one of those, we're adding an average span of 8 years of life. And take more into it. Go further than that. What about somebody who has a stroke? I know somebody, was a powerhouse. This guy was a very successful businessman, very well connected. Everybody wanted to talk to him. And he got a stroke. His mind is still there. You can see he'll type out a message. It may take a long time for him to type out a message, but it's all sharp. But when you talk to him, it's hard to hear him. And so what about just the ones where you're not necessarily adding years of life, but just changing the overall quality? It's a massive difference, guys. And so this is why I wake up passionate about what I do. We're changing lives every single day. And if you even change one, it's like, whoa, holy cow, that's amazing. And now imagine working with 150 people who are all doing the same thing every day. Each one, the minimum goal is 20 patients a month that we want to get to. Some people get to 20, some people maybe they get to 10, some people get to hundreds. It's really up to the person and how far they go after it. But it's all right there for the taking. Now, the question I ask in terms of how's your holiday weekend, how's Tuesday feel? Because yesterday it felt weird to me that I wasn't out there working. I wasn't putting my normal effort through that I do on a work day. I was doing some stuff, maybe put in a half a day, but then comes this morning and I'm not in my usual work mode that I'm usually in, and so I had to gather that back, gain my momentum to get back into things. Now, this is somebody who loves his job. I can tell you, when I was doing full-time dentistry, that holiday weekends were the best. I didn't care how many emergencies were going to come in on Tuesday. I had an extra day that I didn't have to go put forth that strenuous effort of working really, really hard and not necessarily taking home what I want to take home. And that's what my message is coming to you today. You have an ability in this business to do something different. And by no means am I trying to say that you're not impacting lives as a dentist, and if you enjoy it, you should 100% be doing it. But if even a part of you is not enjoying it, if a part of you is stressed out, you could use that little part to literally change lives. So when I talk to everyone, listen, let's be real. In business, money is the reward part of business. You make money, your business makes money, that's how we live. This is the way society is set up. You make money, that's how it goes. But when you do this business and you become passionate about it, and there's this thing that you do that is just different, then all of a sudden you start becoming passionate and really starting to realize, my gosh, I can make a difference. And so why I say even if a little part of you, because it takes 4 hours a week, 4 hours of work a week to really build a 20 patient plus per month, 20 plus patients per month. Now, it doesn't happen overnight. We're very clear on this. It takes time to build it up. We have a great system in place now. 3 months of just kind of quiet. And then, you're building up your foundation, you're learning the material, and then you start going out. And then maybe checks start coming in the 4th month, 5th month. Hopefully, by the 6th month, you're seeing 20 patients. And if you're not, maybe it needs a little more effort. Maybe we need to tweak a little bit. But I can see it for the people who do this business, that if you do this and you're not so great at it, so you see 5 or 10 patients a month. That's the people who aren't doing great. I get asked that question all the time. How are your failures? How do they do? Yeah, they see 5, 10 patients a month. Not what we're hoping for. We're hoping for 20, 50 or more, and they may yet get there. But think of just the difference in your life. If you could see 10 patients a month, just 10, it's 120 patients a year. And this is not counting the patients that go on CPAP that you're responsible for also. So maybe you can double the number. So 20 patients a month that you're responsible for. It's adding 160 years of life to this world. It's so cool to think this way, guys. Now, obviously, this business isn't for everyone. Not everyone is going to go out and just, Brandon Hedgecock the crap out of it, where you see mounds of patients and you're expanding all over the place. That's one thing. But you have an ability to, with 4 hours a week, change your life, change thousands of lives, probably in the process, over the span of your career, and really start to enjoy what you do. So, one of the exercises we always do, hey, let's make a list of the 10 things that you do, and let's get rid of the bottom 1 or 2. We constantly do this exercise. Let's get rid of the bottom 1 or 2, so you're only doing things that you like. Eventually, you start dropping off things from your list that you actually like, but you don't like as much as the other ones, and you want to do more of those, and that's just a cool spot to be in. So that's my wish for you. Fill your day with things that you like. Start making a difference. This business is just awesome. If you're not into it, you should totally be into it. If you haven't come to a preview event, by all means, come to a preview event. They really will. It'll knock your socks off. I see it every time. Friday nights, we have little wine and cheese, and everyone's like, well, this is different than I expected it to be. And everybody's wheels start turning and start imagining what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. And some people come back and then carry on the dream. Some people come back and go back to their lives. But your eyes, once they're opened, it's kind of hard to just ignore what you could be doing. And when you start doing it, I'm telling you that you're going to enjoy it. And the byproduct of it is that you make a great living. Now, that's a cool job to be in. One where you enjoy it, love it, and while you're doing it, you just happen to make pretty good money. I wish that upon you for today, this week, next week, the rest of your professional careers. Come on and enjoy your days. Get yourself to the point where a holiday weekend means, oh man, I miss out on a day of work. That's pretty cool. I think so. Anyways, have a happy, great day. Speak soon.